YouTube family, we got a good one. So Laila Ali called out Claressa Shields, and Claressa Shields responded with the baggage. So let's see if Laila Ali will do what she got to do, but you guys will get to hear from me. Watch these receipts first.
I decide to come forward and come after you. You are not strong enough and you do not box well enough to keep me off of you, because I can street fight. I can just come in and brawl.
You want to call yourself the GOAT? That's fine. It's flattering. You look up to my father. We both thought that was cute. That was sweet. You know, first of all, she could never beat me. Okay. Let me just get that really straight right now.
You want to get that straight, Laila?
Let's get that straight right now.
If you go on BoxRec and look at my caliber of opponents and look at her caliber of opponents, you will see why she's 24-0 with maybe 23 knockouts. You will be able to see why. Because she fought against soccer moms and probably strippers or something. I'm like real fighters. Real fighters, like, I'm that tough.
And not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out, but because she's not talented enough to beat me.
Let's just keep it honest. Don't say that I'm not talented, because I'm the most talented female fighter there has been in the history of boxing. Let's not say that I'm not a good fighter, because my skills are far more superb than hers.
She's Muhammad Ali's daughter. Why? You know, why wouldn't she be confident? But I'm Bobo's daughter, so.
Okay. We're looking forward to all that. Okay, that remains to be seen. But we have seen her in the ring with, and I'm not going to take anything away from her and her opponents, because we all have to fight some people who just aren't as talented or just
some dog meat.
I had to do it. Right. But you still have to look at how they handle them. You have not been able to get these girls out of here. You don't have no power. So when you're dealing with somebody who is an Ali,
know how to sit down on it, know how to sit down on punches.
Come on.
Know how to tweak it, know how to tweak the hips.
So the only thing I have to do is be in shape. I don't have to learn nothing new.
You're already in shape, but you ain't fighting shape yet.
I'm not in fighting shape. But
how long would it take you? How long would it take you?
If I would give myself, because again, we're talking about something I've never done before. Right. So I would give myself a little more time than I actually think I need. So I would say 8 months. I would take 8 months, because
Maybe the last one, Claressa Shields. There's rumors that you're gonna come back and fight her. What everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circle.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
I'll talk to Turkey tonight.
Do I look like I can fight again?
Yes, you do.
Yes. I think so too.
You're beautiful too.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Laila, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Laila Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
So Claressa Shields and Laila Ali may finally be getting in the ring, because Claressa Shields says that she has $15 million for the fight.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Laila Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
I'm gonna ask, I don't need the details, but was a potential fight with y'all, was that real?
I think that when I said that I'd be willing to fight for the right amount of money, I definitely got some phone calls. Okay. And if that money would have came about back then, not now.
Fight. The reason why I say yes, Claressa Shields is a heavy puncher. She's young. She's running the entire game. This girl is boxing and doing mixed martial arts. Crazy. Fighting her behind.
Miss Shields, I want her to whoop Laila's ass. Let me show you this.
Wait. You gotta tell him why you want her to whip Laila's ass.
Yeah. Because Laila's mama with my husband. And I'm payback time. It's payback time. Yeah, I want everybody to know it. I hope they all see that.
They gonna see it.
Yeah, I want her to whoop her butt.
They gonna see it.
Claressa Shields. I don't think there's really any question that she's the best women's boxer today.
Of all time.
All time. You putting over Laila Ali?
All time, and I love Laila.
Wolf?
All time.
Coal miner's daughter?
All time.
Really?
There's no comparison.
Damn.
At all time. I love Laila too.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody coming close to Claressa.
Right.
2-time Olympic gold medal.
Yes.
3-time undisputed.
Yes.
Well, how many weight classes she did? 6 different weight classes. Now I understand it ain't a lot of women boxers.
Right.
But
she's the best of what's out there, or what's ever been out there.
That still don't take away the accolades
Right.
that she posed. So
Right.
It's no comparison.
I said, you and Claressa Shields, and I talked to her yesterday and kind of got an idea of what her perspective of the situation happened. But man, y'all seem to have started off good and then something went awry. What happened with you and Claressa?
You know, I think that, like you said, I'm somebody that is open to being connected in terms of giving people advice when they come to me for it. Claressa was one of those people who reached out to me when I think it was after she won the Olympics the first time. I commentated the Olympics. I was aware of who she was.
Okay.
She reached out to me somehow and asked me advice about should she go to the Olympics again? Should she go pro? And I remember telling her, like, there ain't nothing at 168. You know what I'm saying? Like, she told me she was doing good in school. I asked her about herself. She was really smart. You know, I said, I would do the Olympics again, and then I would go to school and do something else. Like, I'm thinking she's going to use the Olympics and catapult into something else. You know what I'm saying? But, because I was like, at 168, there's nothing.
In the pros?
In the pros. I said, you ain't going to make no real money there. I said, but if you do go pro, go down.
Out of retirement, let's take a listen.
Would you ever get back in the ring just for fun, shits and giggles?
Money right, Laila there every night.
Really?
Here we
You
go.
still training? You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby 6-pack right now.
Okay.
But you know, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
Breakfast Club, and she responded. Let's take a listen to Claressa.
The thing is, I've never had any, till that day, I've never disrespected Laila Ali when it like comes to her boxing. Even though I call myself the greatest woman of all time, I've never said like, oh, Laila Ali can't box. I've always given her that respect. Like, she paved the way. Even though she didn't continue to keep the fire alive, she did pave the way. She started it to where people were like, oh, women's boxing exists because Muhammad Ali's daughter boxes, right? And so when I heard her say that, I'm like, so what's she saying? Like, I don't know how to box or something? Like, I've been to the Olympics twice. If you come out of retirement, I smoke you. And it was more of like to let you know, like, don't disrespect me and I won't disrespect you. And that's where I went with it. But do I want to fight a 41 or 40-year-old Laila Ali? No. I want to actually her embrace me, I embrace her, and we build women's boxing to the place where it's supposed to be at.
So, and responded to Claressa. Let's take a listen.
She's probably talking about what, the Breakfast Club? One thing Claressa needs to understand, it's not always about her. They asked me about coming out of retirement. First of all, I already know what's available. I'm a businesswoman. So who is worth or inspires me enough to want to come out of retirement at now 42? Do you have $5 million for me? Do you have $10 million for me? Because guess what? It's going to take at least that to come get me. You know what I'd have to do to prepare to come back for a fight? I don't care who it is, because I'm going to win regardless. I'm going to knock you out. So for me, it really comes down to me being in shape.
Yeah.
Got to factor all the stuff in. Claressa been getting a little soft, been getting a little dainty lately. You know what I'm saying? And whatever Papoose been doing to her, he been eating it off the bone. And he been touching ribs. I know he been touching ribs because she done made him the damn manager.
Started calling me out, and I was like, wow. So first thing I thought, because I'm the type of person, I would just pick up the phone. Like, you would think she'd pick up the phone, but I know this newer generation, like you said, is different. But now you took it public, and she was always the one calling me anyway. So I wasn't about to call her and say, hey, what's going on? I was just like, okay, that's where she decided to go with it. Bridges. And even though she's not someone that I consider a friend, hopefully that's some advice that she would take, because you're going to see a lot of people surpass you. Even though you're talented, even though you can say, oh, I won all these belts and I went to the Olympics, I did X, Y, and Z. So never think too big of yourself, right? Because there's always going to be somebody. You got to really watch your character. You got to stay humble. And, you know, hopefully you don't burn so many bridges along the way, you don't come back from it because you want to use.
So, Laila Ali versus Claressa Shields. Let's be honest. Many of you people don't watch boxing. A lot of people who are going against Claressa are nothing but Remy Ma fans and groupie. Papoose people who wanted to see him with Remy, who don't like Claressa Shields. Let's fast forward. Both women are phenomenal. I witnessed Laila Ali fighting. I've been watching Laila Ali fighting from, I'll say, either 5th grade or 6th grade all the way to now. I've seen all of Laila Ali's opponents, and I'm going to be honest, she's never really fought an opponent such as the likes of a Claressa Shields, not even close. The only woman who it gained a lot of attention was Joe Frazier's daughter versus Muhammad Ali's daughter when people was trying to get that fight together. And even then, my money was still on Laila, but Laila's never had real competition. She was in a women's sports with lower tier level opponents, tier level opponents. And Claressa Shields, from Olympic darling to everything, has faced monstrous opponents and does MMA style fighting. Now, Laila, it's going to be loved more because who her father is. Let's never negate that. And that's for the boxing aficionados, not for you groupies of Remy Ma, because you people don't know boxing. I'll get to you guys in like 1 minute or 50 seconds. Just wait. With Laila Ali, whoever her father is, which he is the greatest of all time, I would never disrespect Mr. Muhammad Ali. You have to say Mr. because he stood for a purpose more than this entertainment known as sports. No, he stood for an actual purpose. But just because your father was a trendsetter don't mean we have to clock at the feet of Laila Ali. One thing like me, I've always got frustrated because watching her, rooting for her, particularly because who her father is, it's always bothered me that she's never had a real level opponent. Meanwhile, Claressa has faced monstrous opponents as well. She's faced equal opponents. Maybe some might be lesser tier. I give you guys that. But a lot of the people she faced, I'm going to be honest with you, they'll give Laila that work. I'm not saying they'll beat Laila. Maybe they will, but I'm not saying that. But they'll definitely give Laila that work that she has never got demonstrated on her towards other opponents. Now, let's fast forward to the colorist. Claressa Shields used to be the most hated woman based on a particular group in the society, meaning the Mayo people. Negrums have always cherished Claressa, but that is the boxing people. These females never defended Claressa because most females don't watch boxing. They pretend to follow boxing in favor of snatching a new husband, boyfriend, or side piece. Now, with Claressa Shields, she needed that support from melanated people. She needed an uplift, and she never got it from melanated women. It was us brothers always championing Claressa, always picking Claressa up, and it was black women always knocking her down. Now, because Laila Ali is this light-skinned, fairer-skinned woman, they're going to champion Laila Ali way more. And I'm talking about the other segments of the community, the non-melanated people are always going to uplift Laila more because who her father is and her complexion. What I mean by that, they'll throw nothing but how beautiful Laila is, but they won't call Laila out for what she demonstrated, basically a lack of being a real mentor to Claressa. Because as you guys seen in the intro videos I played on this video, Claressa has always been humble. She's been the student going to the teacher, and the teacher was always thrown off by the level of respect that Claressa got from real boxing aficionados like me. See, Laila Ali is loved by everybody, but she understands the difference. She's loved by people who love her father. So those people who love Laila Ali, even Mrs. Ali knows that they don't really know boxing. They just love her because who her daddy is and she's pretty. But she wants that Claressa Shields love, you know, because even though Laila got a bigger fan support, Claressa got real boxing people who love her, real boxing legends like your guy, I can't believe I almost butchered Crawford's name, but Crawford and the likes of future boxing Hall of Fame veterans and current Hall of Fame boxing veterans who have all given Claressa Shields the greatest woman boxer of all time. Not even close. Not even close. So, and this is the problem. Now, let's fast forward it. With Claressa, the other groups of people who are hating on her are Remy Ma fans. You know, Remy Ma, the woman who was unbecoming of a mother, unfit to be a mother, doing YN energy out there when you was already grown, like either in your late 20s or 30s, being arrested for altercations like that, letting your gun go boom on other pedestrians and civilians. And we champion that degenerate behavior. I never have. I thought Remy Ma was a weirdo for that. Is Remy Ma beautiful, dark, lovely, and chocolate as ever? Yes, she's beautiful. If Remy Ma gave me a chance to be with her, I probably would. This is not a beauty contest. This is boxing 101. And Remy Ma, all your degenerate fan base gave you a pass for cheating on your husband. You know, Papoose, the one who's been loyal to you, the one who's done corny things where I find corny, but that all men should do. You know, stand at the side of your woman when she's down. Like the scripture tells you, for better or worse, when you took those oath when you got married, for better or worse, through sick or Remy Ma didn't care about any of that. And all her degenerate supporters are the ones just placating towards a false narrative and coming at Claressa Shields. Majority of Remy Ma supporters, they don't know boxing, they don't watch boxing, but guess what they're doing? Disrespecting Claressa. They don't even know the path Claressa has just set for active daughters like mine. No offense to Laila Ali, my little girl knows Claressa. She doesn't know a damn thing about Laila Ali, and most of the people champion for Laila Ali don't know a damn thing about Laila Ali. All of a sudden, they're telling you these so-called stats about Laila that never existed, and I wish they would just say, we don't like Claressa, we think she do too much, we don't like her happiness with Papoose, she's breaking up happy home. Had you guys just said that, maybe some of us real boxing experts like DJ Bless One would take you degenerate serious, but you guys don't. You're embarrassing a sport that needs this promotion, a sport that needs this. If you love women boxing and you love women and want them to have a fair chance that you say you want them to have an equal stats and slate with the men, then you should be champion this fight to happen. But instead, you're seeing many Remy Ma fans and degenerate non-boxing boxing fans are saying Claressa is not good. Why is she trying to fight this old lady? First of all, Laila Ali is beautiful and only 46 or 47 years old, and all she would need is 8 months of training, and I guarantee you those tools will be right there. But let's fast forward. So what is Claressa Shields supposed to do when she's been the humble one? She's been coming at Laila for guidance and help, and Laila was the one diminished and thrown off away from it. Laila is the one who really always continued to throw slight jabs at Claressa, but then Laila got more nastier and open with it when Claressa wasn't going for none of that. We don't care about your age and who your father is. You're not going to disrespect me, and you're not going to act like I'm just this, you feel me, person clinging to you. And I remember that's how I was in this YouTube space and sector. Certain guys on YouTube who are bigger than me, and I just wanted to use their expertise because they were so-called, quote unquote, respected by their peers. So let me humble myself and seek help or whatever. And they basically did the same thing to me, what Laila is doing to Claressa. So what I did, I got the Claressa Shields energy, beautiful Claressa Shield energy. We not bowing down before none of you fake deities. I went in that gym and I got the shooting in the gym by myself with no help, and I surpassed everybody on YouTube who looked down at me like I was just the ghetto trash who was not made to be the rose that grew from the concrete. And no offense to Laila Ali, Miss Claressa Shields is the one we can relate to as the rose that grew from the concrete. So to all you Remy Ma fans, we don't give a damn about what she's probably on Figueroa somewhere. Go deal with that. Go clean up Remy Ma and make her a presentable, well-to-do woman again. It's one thing to look sexy and appealing. It's another thing to have class and elegance. And even though I don't like how Laila Ali is trying to act like a victim, but Laila Ali has class and elegance. Remy Ma is just another, yeah, that part. I'm going to be respectful here and a gentleman. But listen, Laila Ali, You do not get to act like you're this victim. You don't get to act like I needed 15 million so I can. Okay, cool. Since you wanted 15 million to talk, quit tap dancing and moving the goalposts. All you got to do now is tell someone to donate another 5 million. Hell, I guarantee you, Laila Ali, Miss Muhammad Ali's daughter, if you get on that pulpit camera and ask for an extra 10, man, even an extra 20 million, there's a lot of fellow brothers in Saudi Arabia and many of these other countries who will be well-to-do happy to donate an extra 20 million for the fight. And I guarantee on my word, if you have gotten 50 million for the fight, win or loss, you still wouldn't fight that young tiger named Claressa Shields, because just like a lot of people your age and older, you just feel you get to talk down on the young generation when it was our fault why our young generation are the way they are today, the lack of respect that they have today. We're not going to negate that who we were when we were their age. What respect did we really have? Right. Can you imagine if we had social media when you guys were coming up in the ranks? Ladies and gentlemen, do not meet your favorite celebrities. Bless one coming from South Florida. Believe me, never meet your favorite celebrities. You'll always get your feelings hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. And Claressa Shields got a message for Laila Ali, but I don't think Laila Ali wants to receive it.